it's Wesleyan with Let's Go Keto, and today we're going to make candy for Easter baskets. Let's go! Okay, today I'm going to show you how I'm going to make some keto peanut butter eggs, and I bought this at my local craft store. It's like little shaped egg silicone mat, and I'm going to put the chocolate in here, and then my peanut butter filling, and then we're also going to make some solid chocolate bunnies. And I think I might try some other chocolate with caramel little eggs. So to start, on the peanut butter filling, you need 1/2 tablespoon of butter, and it needs to be kind of softened. And then 1/3 cup of confectioner's swerve, so the powdered version. 1/3 of a cup, a pinch of salt, which is pretty much 1/8 of a teaspoon, this is 1/2 of a teaspoon of vanilla, 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, and this is the natural kind. It's just peanuts and salt, nothing added. And then 1/2 of a tablespoon of heavy cream. And just give it a mix. And if it looks like it might need a little bit more heavy cream, you can add that, because it always depends on how much of the peanut butter you had, how creamy it was. My natural peanut butter is pretty creamy, so I probably won't need any extra. And I kind of press down a little to smush the powdered sugar into everything, the powdered swerve, because you'll have little bits that you're trying to flatten. As you can see, it's very similar to dough, so it's not real runny or anything. You could pick it up like dough. Once you get it like that, you can set it aside, and then you're ready to melt your chocolate for your little silicone molds. So we'll do that next. So to start with melting our chocolate, you have to pick which one you like the best. My daughter loves the salted caramel flavor for the solid chocolate, so I'm going to do this one for solid. And this one, to me, it tastes best with the peanut butter mixture that we made. And it's the milk chocolate, the Lilly's brand. Need a lot more of that. So I like to add 1/2 tablespoon, just a little pat of butter to each of it when I'm going to melt it. And then it helps to make it a little bit more stirrable and more liquidy to be able to pour it into these. Or spoon it. I'm going to spoon them into these. And then we'll catch you back here. I was going to show you that whenever this is 30 seconds worth, and it's not completely melted. But just continue to stir it so you don't burn your chocolate. I just did 30 seconds in the microwave. Continue to stir and smush down the little bumps of chocolate that's not melted yet. Until you get all of it, it'll just continue to see as the bowl is hot. So keep doing that, and then till it's completely smooth. Now our solid chocolate is smooth. So I'm just going to spoon it into the little bunny. So we have solid bunnies. Just kind of move it around until it fills up the silicone mold. One thing thing I do to try to help level it all is I get a little knife and I just scrape it across. Because you're going to have some excess. Get your spoon ready. You just kind of level it best you can. That way they're a little more flat on the back after they've dried. Now we're going to move on to melting our milk chocolate for our peanut butter cup candies. Again, we're going to stir until it looks smooth. That was 30 seconds. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm going to fill up half of it, or at least the bottom part. I don't know how thick I'll be able to get these because I'll have to make another batch of chocolate. Let's just see. Okay, we're going to have to make a whole nother bowl of chocolate because I don't have enough. But you can spread it around. Let's see if I can show you. You can spread it up the sides like this. Okay, I'm going to melt some more and do this one. And then we're going to put some of the little peanut butter in there. And then we'll be right back. I've washed my hands and now I'm ready to put, I made 6 little dough balls out of the peanut butter mixture we made earlier. And now I'm going to shape them into a little egg so that it'll go in the middle of our little Easter eggs here. I'm just kind of smushing it because, like I said, it's just about like dough where you can mold it to fit. And just place it right on the melted chocolate that you just put in there. And then we're going to top it with more melted chocolate. So I'll get all these done and then we'll meet you back here. Okay, now I have the larger eggs finished. I'm going to melt more chocolate for this batch. Now for these, I'm going to do caramel, but I have to make my caramel sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and put in half of the chocolate just to get it started into these. And then once these harden, I'll be able to put the caramel sauce in the middle part. Then I'll come back after the caramel sauce has been hardened in the refrigerator. And then I'll come back and put more chocolate to seal it in. Okay, so on these, I'm going to spread them up the sides like I did the others. But it will naturally kind of level out, but the sides will kind of stay in up on the top. And then you can put your caramel or whatever fillings. If you like almonds, you could put almonds in here. Be very similar to a Hershey's almond bar when you use the milk chocolate version of the Lilly's. It's pretty close. I don't know if you can see how it has a little bit of a crater indentation so that my caramel can go in there. So I'm going to put this in the fridge. Actually, I might put these in the freezer. It'll be a lot faster. So I'm going to put them in the freezer and then I'm going to make the caramel sauce and then I'll meet you back here. Okay, we just finished the caramel sauce. Put it in the freezer. While I had some melted chocolate and caramel, I was just going to go ahead and try to make some of these little turtles. I don't have the solid pecans, you know, so I'm just going to put little groupings of this pecan pieces. Let's see if I can keep them separated. So the caramel is ready and we can put our chocolate on top. Okay. And here are the little pecan clusters. So back into the freezer. So these are ready to come out of their molds. I've already got one. And this is one of the caramel ones. I was going to cut it in half and show you a close-up. Here, let me show you a close-up of the... They have cute little patterns on them. Oops, some of my caramel came out. There's the caramel. Okay. And here's the peanut butter cup. Whoa, these are big. You can just kind of scrape off the outside where it didn't level. Okay, I'll cut this one. Well, here, let me show you a close-up. It has a cute little pattern on the outside. And like I said, these were in the freezer, so they're hard. There's the peanut butter cup. Oh, it's blurry. There. That'll probably take her a while to eat a big one like that. Anyway, there it is. Easter candy. And then I have the little pecan clusters still in the freezer. Let me go get those. And then we'll be right back. Here's the pecan clusters. And I'll see if they're ready to peel off. Okay, it's a little bit gooey. You can see it needed a little bit longer in the freezer. But they'll hold together. I'm going to let it go back in the freezer. But once these are, I'm probably going to leave these overnight in the freezer and then I'll package them tomorrow. Yeah, I got these little, they're Ziploc bags that I'm going to put her candy in. Oh, here's the bunny ears. Let's see what those look like. That's cute. It's not one, there we go. These were the solid chocolate, salted caramel ones. I'll put these in here. I had a piece of caramel on it that I dripped. Also, I was going to mention that you can leave these out in the cabinet. They're not going to melt or anything. They'll stay just like this. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of hide it in my closet until this weekend. So now the caramel ones, I'm probably going to keep in the fridge. Here's our bagged up Easter candy. Thanks for watching.